G says we're back this Saturday as Real Madrid heads up north to face off against Osasuna, back in Laliga action. No more celebrating that beautiful game in Manchester. It's a beautiful game, beautiful performance. It's time to focus back to La Liga because for Real Madrid, we need to continue the momentum that we have so far this season. We are currently still at the top of La Liga, but the gap is closing with Atletico Madrid right behind us and Barcelona as well. So guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about the matchup, tell you some of my thoughts about Osasuna coming into this game, my starting 11 that I want to see for Real Madrid, and of course, my official match prediction. But before we get started, if you're new around here, I'm Dally with Dallyfc. I cover all things Real Madrid. At the end of the video, if you like the content, please hit that subscribe button, like the video as well. And guys, let me know in the comments what's your official match prediction between Real Madrid and Osasuna. So Madridistas, I know we just had that beautiful game earlier this week on Tuesday. It is time though to turn our attention back to La Liga because we are facing off against Osasuna. And you might be wondering, Dally, that Osasuna game, what happened the first time around? Well, let me tell you, it was a glorious game, and I'm hoping we can get a replication of that once again this Saturday, as the last time we were out there, it was Real Madrid 4, Osasuna nothing, with Vinicius Jr. getting a beautiful hat trick in that one. One of two so far for him, so I would not be opposed to seeing a third one. If somebody else gets a hat trick or even a brace, I'd be for it as well. But coming into this game, how is Osasuna doing? Well, taking a look at the last couple of games for them as well, they currently sit at 9th in La Liga as well. Not too bad, but a couple of stats I wanted to kind of throw at you as well. In the last 5 games, they only have 5 goals so far this season as well. And as you guys can see, over the last 5 games, it is 1 win, 3 draws, and 1 loss for them as well. And taking a look back into history, when was the last time we actually lost to this team? It's been a while. I believe it's 2011 because over the last 22 meetings for Real Madrid and Osasuna, it's been 17 wins for Real Madrid and only 5 draws as well. I don't want to be losing. But Real Madrid is a lot better when we're at home in the Santiago Bernabeu than when we are away. And unfortunately for us, we are away in this one too, but I'm hoping it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Now, one of the players I do want to be focusing on in this game as well for Osasuna is their Croatian. I might absolutely butcher his name, so I'm sorry if I do. Ante Budimir. Budimir is a 33-year-old. He is a striker for them as well. And right now, he actually has 12 goals, and 4 of them so far this season have been penalties. He's a pretty good striker. I believe right now he's in 4th place in terms of the top scorers in the Liga as well. And so that's not too bad when you're behind Kylian Mbappe, Lewandowski, and then Rafinha as well. So he's actually a pretty good striker. So when it comes to this game as well, who is the starting 11 I want to be seeing and helping defend that? Well, first of all, we're still without Rudiger, unfortunately. He might be back for the Man City game. I'll be making my match preview for that very soon as well. And we're still without Alaba as well. So, of course, it looks like Raul Asensio and Tchouaméni will probably be getting a start as well. But a couple of things I want to be talking about in this game. And a couple of things, I'm always tweeting my thoughts and letting you guys know what I'm kind of thinking coming into this. So if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. 100% recommend doing that. But coming into this game, I kind of want to hear from you guys as well, because for me, I think we kind of need to be debating a couple of things. We need to be winning this game in La Liga. Again, when we take a look at the actual table right now for La Liga, it's getting tight. It's getting very tight. Right now, Real Madrid, we are at 50 points right now. Atletico Madrid is at 49, and Barcelona, October FC is coming up there as well with 48 points as well. This is a game. We cannot be slipping up. We cannot be losing this game. We cannot even be drawing this game. Really, for Real Madrid, we need to be winning out, and we need other teams to be slipping up. So hopefully Atletico Madrid, they can lose to Celta Vigo, and hopefully Barcelona, maybe Rayo Vallecano, our neighbors, can help us out a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. But when it comes to Real Madrid, and the thing I want to ask you, so guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Should this be a game that we actually rest some players, or are we starting everybody? Should we be seeing an Arda Güler, a Brahim Diaz get the start? Should we be seeing an Endrick possibly get the start? I don't know. And so when it came to me in making my starting 11, I had to think of what would I want out there? And then same time, what's more likely? For me, I'll tell you right now, I would love to put the subs out there. But at the same time, what I like even more is to be winning La Liga as well. And so I will be going with what I think we need to be doing to win La Liga. So as you guys can see on the screen now, this is my starting 11. And I'll be honest, it's starters. It's basically the starters out there with a couple changes that we saw against Manchester City. Kylian Mbappe up top, Vinny Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo get the start. I am putting Luka Modric and Dani Ceballos in the middle. And then we have Fran Garcia, Raul Asensio, Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde, and of course, Thibaut Courtois in the back. Now, again, don't be mad at me, Arda Güler fan club, because I would love to see Arda Güler in here. Brahim Diaz fan club, I would love to see Brahim Diaz. Endrick, I would love to see them. I think we could see them in this game. And I'll be talking about kind of what I want to be seeing in this game as well. Again, let me know in the comments, do you think we should be rotating this game or should we be going all out, I should say? Because again, this La Liga race is so close. If we slip up in a game like this, if we draw and Barcelona would win and Atletico Madrid, we could go from first to third like that. I don't want that happening. Unfortunately, we do have another game against Manchester City coming up back at home in the Santiago Bernabeu on Wednesday. So it's very tough to be, are we resting players? Are we playing players? Everything. What I want to be seeing in this game is I think we need to be subbing early. And what I'm hoping by that, a couple keys to the game for me, is finishing overall. Too many times in the last couple of games, what we've been seeing is Vinny creating so many chances. He's created 5 chances in the last one. Kylian Mbappe had multiple opportunities. Jude Bellingham had a couple opportunities. Rodrigo, same thing goes with him. Even Vinny. We are creating so many opportunities, but our finishing, we're just lacking just quality finishing so many times. That Manchester City game, we ended up winning it 3-2. It honestly should have been like 5-1. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably even being generous. It could have even been like 6-7. We had so many opportunities, whether it was Mendy blowing one, whether it was Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham missing a header, hitting a crossbar, something like that. We need clinical finishing in this game. So I'm looking at the front four, Vinny, Kylian Mbappe, Rodrigo, and Jude Bellingham. I need them to be clinical in this game when it comes to finishing. I would love to see the subs come out early too. But I think what needs to be happening for that to happen is I want us to control the game. And what do I mean by that as well? We are going to be dominating possession in this game, and I expect us to have a lot of opportunities this game. The finishing has to be better, but control and create opportunities and score quick. That is why I am putting Luka Modric and Dani Ceballos out there. Luka Modric, he's one of those players I don't love to start, but I do think a game like this, you can get him out there, we can rest Camavinga a little bit, and then Modric can come out there and create some opportunities. We've seen what Luka Modric can do. Even though he's 39 years old, he continues to be creating for us all the time. I would love some crosses into the box, whether it's from a corner kick, whether it's from just even a set piece, anything like that, through balls from Luka Modric. I want us to get up early in this game and score quickly. I would love to be going into halftime 2-0, 3-0, something like that, because unfortunately for Real Madrid, we start off so slow. And so unfortunately, what you're doing is you're making Carlo Ancelotti have to be like, well, crap, I can't be putting in subs. Sometimes he doesn't want to put in subs just because he's kind of stubborn and he's raising his eyebrow and questionable decisions like that. But if you kind of force the issue, if we are up 2-0, 3-0, not 3-0 at like the 60th minute, I think we should be seeing an Endrick coming on for Kylian Mbappe. I think we can get Vinny out there. I think we can get Rodrigo off as well and be putting on Brahim, Arda Güler, stuff like that. I want to see Fede Valverde coming off. I don't want to be seeing Fede Valverde in the starting 11. I would love for like I can't even think of his name, Jacobo coming on as well. I think we need to be making a lot of subs in this game as well. But again, it only happens if you get a quick lead in this one. That's what needs to be happening in this one as well. Another thing that I really want to be seeing is last time when we were out there against Osasuna, unfortunately, we lost one of the best players in the world at that time because Rodrigo actually went off in the 20th minute and then Rodrigo was out for a while. So even though it was a great game with Vinny getting a hat trick, we cannot afford to be losing any players, especially when it comes to the back end as well. Again, we are limited right now to Raul Asensio and Tchouaméni. Both of them lately, last 2 games, Atletico Madrid and Manchester City, I've been very impressed with them. We cannot afford to lose them. We cannot afford to be losing a Fede Valverde, Jude Bellingham, stuff like that. So stay healthy. No questionable challenges in this one. I would really prefer if we don't be doing anything like that. And then it also comes down to Carlo. If anybody looks like they pick up a knock early in this game, sub out. They got to go out immediately, in my opinion, in this one. So that's what I think when it comes to this game. Again, a couple of players I do want to be talking about really quick. Kylian Mbappe, I just need him to be more clinical when it comes to the finishing. A lot of the times what we've been doing, and unfortunately for him, is he is best when he is wide open in space. That's not a game like Osasuna. Osasuna is not going to play in transition with us. This is going to be a game that we dominate possession. But what I need from Kylian Mbappe is if he's not getting the ball, come deeper. Come get the ball, pick it up, and take some more long shots and stuff like that because you're not going to get the opportunity to go one-on-one with a goalkeeper, anything like that. That's not how this game goes. I need him to be a lot more clinical, and I also need Jude Bellingham. You know, the thing with Jude, I absolutely love Jude. I'm telling you guys right now, go watch some of the Jude highlights on Twitter, anything like that. Jude does so much. He's been picking up the ball so much better in the midfield and driving it forward as well, dishing it off to Vinny and then making runs into the box. We need that more from Jude. And else we also need is better finishing from Jude in this one as well. Now, when it comes to my official match prediction in this one, This is a game that we should honestly be absolutely dominating. Again, Osasuna right now are in 9th in the Liga, so they're not that bad. But again, they only have 5 goals in the last 5 games. That's not good either. I would love a repeat of what we just saw a couple of weeks ago, back in like September. So I guess it was a couple of months ago now, where it was 4-0. I don't think that we see that today. I don't think we will be seeing that as well. So I will be going with Real Madrid defeating Osasuna. I think it's 3-1. 3-1 is what my official match prediction is. I am hoping, though, that maybe we can get a 3-goal lead early and maybe Osasuna finds one late when we can bring on Jacobo, something like that, Endrick, Artigul, or Brahim Diaz. I wouldn't mind if we give up a goal during that as well. I think Vinny gets on the board, continues to get better and better. I think Kylian Mbappe gets a brace in this one as well. So that's my official match prediction. Guys, let me know in the comments what's your official match prediction. Love to hear from you. Also, guys, really quick, shout out to all the members. Appreciate you guys all so much for all the support. If you guys want to become a member, click the link in the description. Really appreciate it. And guys, if you made it to the end of the video, hit that subscribe button, like the video. I will be live right after the Real Madrid match. Cannot wait to be chatting with you all then. Guys, Dally with Dallyfc. Can't talk, guys. Cheers. Al Madrid.